Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is update 2 of my prep. I'm currently beginning on Monday. I was supposed to make a video yesterday and I totally forgot, so now I get to make a video on today after my workout when I look nasty and sweaty, but that's okay. That's what I get for forgetting. I'm working on being better about that. I had plans to do it yesterday and then I was laying in bed and realized I never made a video. So this is now my update. I actually had a meeting with my coach today and we talked about a lot, worked on a lot, and so I want to get into that. I'm going to practice my posing again. We worked on making it smoother, making my transition smoother. So far I think it's going pretty good. I've been practicing every day so far, so hopefully I pick it up a little bit easier. Apparently I need more sass, but we will see if that ever comes. So, update on week 2. This first week was interesting. It was really different. So you have to eat every 2 to 3 hours, which is new for me because I'm typically someone that just eats 3 big meals a day. I don't snack a ton, and when I do snack, it's not the best things ever. But yeah, so I do eat a lot in those 3 meals. I think I've always been someone who eats a lot for how small I am, but now I'm eating 4 meals and a lot at each meal. So that's been new. It's been weird to get used to eating that much. And that often. You don't really realize time goes so fast until you have to pay attention to it like that. So that's really different. That's going well though. It's pretty the same, which is also really weird. Like every single day it's the same 4 meals. And that's new, but I've been doing fine. I usually make when I meal prep for a week, I'll just make something and I'll eat it a lot through the week. So it's not that new, but it is different and it's hard to get used to for sure. And then I'm currently doing 2 days upper body, 3 days lower body, and with some cardio, which has been, the legs are hard. I don't usually do 3 days of legs. I've always gone to the gym at least 5 to 6 days out of the week, but doing 3 days of legs is new. So yeah, so that is the update on that. For week 2, we are just going to keep with it. Same thing, kind of. No meal plan changes, no lifting or anything changes. So yeah, so another thing that we talked about is my water intake. I drink 1 gallon a day right now, but apparently that should go up to 2 gallons. So that's going to be interesting because that's already hard for me to do, is 1 gallon of water. I don't know why. I just don't drink that much water, which I should. So that is a new one. And yeah, we just lifted today, lifted legs, lifted hard. It was pretty tough, but it was good. I liked it. So that was good. Okay, so sorry about that. I am at the park and little Anne got distracted by something, so I had to go get her. But as far as my second update, that is kind of it based on what we're doing, what I'm doing, how it's going so far. Hopefully, as I keep going through the weeks, I'll have more updates and kind of more things to talk about and more experiences I'm feeling. But right now, I can feel just that adjustment. I'm tired. I was tired the other day. At the end of the day, I was done, and I can tell that's new. But it's going really well. I don't feel that exhausted either, that I don't think I could do this. It's just a different kind of, okay, I've pushed myself today and I'm ready for bed tired, and that feels really good. So I am adjusting, I am learning, and it's all going great. And yeah, so the other half of this video, I wanted to do the first Phorm contest to go to headquarters, and the first part of that contest is to submit a video with advice on how to stay in shape or how to keep up with your fitness goals while you're moving from summer into fall. So I think during the winter and just going from summer into winter, a lot of times it gets colder, and depending on where you live and everything, and people just want to go inside, done with the day, and get cozy and warm and kind of stay comfortable. So I think honestly this year, personally even, and a good way to stay in shape is to just make yourself uncomfortable. And go outside, even if it's cold. I know that sounds awful, but it feels really great once you get out there. Winter's actually honestly become one of my favorite seasons just recently. And come here. I know. Yes, you're a good dog. Sit. Will you sit? Sit. Sit. Good girl. Okay. Where's your ball? Where's your ball? I don't have it. Go get your ball. So sorry. And lost her ball. And she'll find it. So make yourself uncomfortable. Like right now, for me to be out the park in the middle of summer, it's really gorgeous out. It's nice. I can make a video and can play. Super easy to do that. But during the winter, it's a lot harder, and I understand that. And just recently, I just started liking the winter more because it does feel good to get outside, and there's actually a lot of good things I associate with winter. I'm a hunter, so hunting's always awesome. I also love the farmers market. That's new in fall, and they start coming out during the fall period, and that is like my favorite. I love Halloween and everything fall in October. So just make yourself go out and do those things. Even if it seems like it'd be uncomfortable, it'll feel so much better once you did. And honestly, just that little bit of activity is something that's more than you did the day before, right? Even if you just take a walk in the park and it's a little bit chilly and you have to put a jacket on, that's something more. And I think people get confused, or even I do this, that you have to do these like great extensive things to stay in shape. And that's true, but it also is a bunch of little things you do that make up, I guess, the whole goal. And I've noticed I do that a lot, is I'll make this huge goal and I won't pay attention to the little steps it takes to get there. And then I wonder why I didn't hit my goal. So for me, my challenge to November is like my goal. And like right now, my coach, I even ask questions about things that I shouldn't even be worrying about yet. And he's like, we're just worrying day to day right now. And he has to keep reminding me, like, it's just day to day right now. Just, we're going to work it slow. I'll get there with you. Like, you'll get there. But like, let's focus on this right now. And I think without that, I would have never known I do it. But it's really nice to have someone kind of say that. So maybe just make day-to-day goals and have a partner, a sister, a brother, anybody help you hold yourself accountable to that. So every day be like, you know what, I'm going to try and go outside for 15 minutes. Or like every day I'm going to do something towards staying in shape or eating healthier. Or if I don't want to go outside, the days I don't, I decide to stay inside and learn how to cook a healthy meal, because I'm warm and I'm comfy, but I'm also uncomfortable learning how to do this meal that could turn out good or bad. So I think the more you put yourself out of your comfort zone and kind of shake it up, the more you'll stimulate your brain, which will be great, even though it feels very awful at first. The more you'll get used to just trying new things, which is always good. And the more you'll put yourself in a position to start working towards that large goal that seems kind of impossible and far away right now, but after you put all these little things together, it's really simple and the whole picture comes together. So that would be my advice this fall going into winter. Just do little things. Try and go to the gym at least 3-4 times a week. If that's what you have, 2 times a week, then make it a really good gym day and make your eating really great throughout that. I think it's all about just like balancing what you can work with and actually taking it one day at a time. And instead of being like so focused on that end goal, focus on each day that it's going to take you to get to that end goal. And always have that end goal in the back of your mind, obviously, but don't make it so clouded that you don't even realize all the little ways that you're not keeping up with that to get to that goal. I hope that made sense. So that is actually my advice. I hope you all enjoy this fall as much as I do. I cannot believe they already have pumpkins outside of grocery stores right now, which I love. So I'm super excited. Winter's always a time that I feel really motivated. I'm not sure why. I don't know if it's because like my brain's used to school starting and like things getting going again, but now that my show's starting, work's starting, and it's almost winter, it feels just right. So I'm kind of in my prime mental zone, but I know that's gonna go away soon. So Personally, I'm gonna work on writing a list down that has all the things I know that I'm going to struggle in when I'm not mentally in my prime, when I'm not on the top of my game, and when I'm tired. I think I listened to a podcast the other day, and it said this girl talked about kind of knowing your weaknesses helps you actually get over them, rather than being like, oh, that's something bad I do and I hate that and I don't want to pay attention to it. Actually, just accepting it makes it a lot easier. For example, when I hit my time of the month, I eat a ton more than I should, and I crave terrible things, and like I don't have any restraint on myself or self-discipline in a way. I am like terrible, and I know that about myself, but I just pretend I don't know it because I really don't like that. So for a lot of times I'd just be like, nope, I don't do that, and I wouldn't pay attention to it, and then all of a sudden I'd eat all this extra food, or I'd totally go binge on some chocolate, and then I'd feel awful and mad at myself. So I'm trying to kind of cut that early, and I know that's gonna be hard, this challenge. So I think I have to go into this challenge knowing before my period I need to clear out the house of any snacks and make sure that if I'm snacking on something, it's like something I can have, and I'm strong, and I know that that's like gonna be a couple of days and it's hard. And I think the more you mentally prepare yourself for the parts you're weak in, the stronger you're gonna be. So that is a goal of mine. I think that's something that everyone can work on, and I hope you take it to heart as you try and stay in shape this fall or winter, and whatever goals you have to stay in shape, you can prepare for those blockades. So hurdle them, don't let them stop you, and I hope you all have an amazing week. I will practice my posing tonight, and I will also put that in here. It's a little bit smoother now. I know I need more sass. I'm working on that with the confidence. Yeah, so this is week 2, going strong. I will probably be crying at one of these weeks, but we will see. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week. Hi, so really quick, I figured if I'm gonna go through this journey on my life, I might as well show you little Anne, who is a very big chunk of it, and she also was quite a distraction through this last video. So I will introduce, sit, little Anne. Come here, look here. You're the prettiest golden in all the land, aren't you? Can I have a kiss? Thank you. And that is my dog, and she will be my biggest support, one of my biggest supporters through the rest of this challenge. And yeah, so also another summer to fall tip is if you have a pet, an animal, they are great motivators to get you outside, get you doing something. So stay active with them, and if you don't want to walk, you know your dog always wants to. So always take your dog on a walk, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks. All right, posing.